Two men will face court today after being charged for refusing to help police in relation to the shooting murder of their friend in Sydney South. The 37-year-old man was gunned down outside his home at Sans Souci in broad daylight yesterday. The man, believed to be a member of the Lone Wolf bikie gang, was taken to hospital but died from a gunshot wound to the head.
The job now is to get on with it and try and bring the offenders to justice.
The men have both been charged with concealing a serious indictable offence and a fray. Police say it's too early to link the shootings to bikie gangs or the stabbing of another man in a nearby suburb a day earlier. Psychiatric patient and killer Trent Jennings will face court today after his time on the run ended yesterday in Byron Bay. A 56-year-old woman tells of her remarkable survival, forced to walk for 2 days in searing temperatures in Victoria's northwest. 6 a.m, Thursday the 5th of January. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ron Wilson. Welcome to 10's Early News. Also this morning, two men to face court, charged following yesterday's brazen daylight murder of a man in Sydney South. An Australian man kidnapped in the Philippines pleads for his life in a ransom video sent to his family. In sports, Michael Clarke's double century and Ricky Ponting's first ton in almost 2 years give Australia a stranglehold on the second test. Here's a check of today's weather. A trough will linger over southern Queensland and New South Wales, where it will generate showers and storms, mainly on the ranges. A front will bring colder winds to Tasmania as a high keeps most of Victoria and South Australia dry and cool. A deepening trough in WA will trigger widespread showers and storms. A 56-year-old woman has spoken about her remarkable survival in extreme heat after becoming stranded in Victoria's outback. The woman walked for 2 days to get help after her car broke down. You're watching the early news on 10. A 56-year-old woman is breathing a sigh of relief after being rescued from the Australian outback. Beth Laurie made the decision to brave extreme heat and walk to get help after her camper van broke down in the Murray Sunset National Park on Monday.
I had almost 4 litres of water, which I'd put some Gatorade in and some sea salt. I had ample food. In fact, I didn't eat very much at all.
Ms Laurie walked more than 25 kilometres over almost 2 days before getting phone reception. She was rescued at 1 a.m. Wednesday morning after calling 000. An Australian man kidnapped in the Philippines has pleaded for his life. A video sent to his family. Warren Rodwell's abductors are demanding ransom of $2 million. In the 2-minute video, the distressed 53-year-old pleads with Australian and Philippine authorities to help release him from a terrorist gang. A Hollywood star rubs shoulders with the Dalai Lama. Details when 10's Early News returns. These are our top stories on 10's Early News. A 56-year-old woman tells of her remarkable survival, forced to walk for 2 days in searing temperatures in Victoria's northwest. Two men to face court, charged following yesterday's brazen daylight murder of a man in Sydney South. An Australian man kidnapped in the Philippines pleads for his life in a ransom video sent to his family. And in sport, Michael Clarke's double century and Ricky Ponting's first ton in almost 2 years give Australia a stranglehold on the second test. Let's take a look at the weather before we go. Brisbane, mostly sunny today, top of 30 degrees. Sydney, late shower, 26. Canberra, mostly sunny, 29. Melbourne, partly cloudy. A little cooler today, 23. Hobart, a late shower, 19. Adelaide, sunny, 28. Perth, mostly cloudy, 29. And for Darwin, late thunder and 34 degrees. Recapping our top stories this morning, a 56-year-old woman tells of her remarkable survival, forced to walk for 2 days in searing temperatures in Victoria's northwest. An Australian man kidnapped in the Philippines pleads for his life in a ransom video sent to his family. And Mitt Romney has won the first round to find a Republican challenger to take on Barack Obama by just 8 votes. And that's it for 10's Early News. I'm Ron Wilson. Our next news bulletin will be at 11 o'clock. You have a good day.